and welcome to Village Pilates Studio's YouTube exercise videos. I'm Annette Velez, and here with me today is Julia Haptonstahl. We're both graduate instructors at the studio. Today we're going to be going over shoulder bridge, which emphasizes the core muscles and spinal articulation, as well as tones the backs of the thighs and the low glutes, so the high hamstrings and the glutes, the low glutes. So she's going to start by lying down on the mat with knees bent, feet flat on the mat, her heels closer to her sits bones. And now her knees are going to be about hip width apart, her arms down, pressing down through the deltoids. And now she'll take a deep inhale and start to bring her hip bones closer to her ribs to tuck her tail and peel her spine off the mat one vertebra at a time. Her deltoids press down as her chest widens more, and then she'll take a deep exhale to melt down one vertebra at a time. So chest first, ribs, waist. When her tailbone hits, then she'll untuck her tail. And again, she'll do about 3 of these, pulling the abs in, feeling strong in her abdominal muscles. Her chest is wide here. She's going to pick up her hips a little higher, use her hamstrings and low glutes. Exhale, melt down. Sternum first, ribs, waist, tailbone. When her tailbone hits, she may untuck. She'll do one more just like that, emphasizing the tone of the back of the thighs and hamstrings, low glutes. And then she starts to articulate her spine all the way down as she takes a deep exhale. So if she was in an advanced mat class, the exercise prior to shoulder bridge would be bicycle. Okay, so she would transition from bicycle to shoulder bridge. She's going to start out with her bicycle. Her last one, her left leg is reaching out, her left foot reaches down to the floor, and then the right foot. Now her hips stay nice and high while her hands are underneath her lower back. She lifts up the right leg straight up. She's going to flex it down, but point it up. Flex it down and point. One more flex, point. Now she's going to point it down and flex it up. Point down and flex. One more. All the while, she's trying to keep her hips high and higher each time she lowers the leg. Now she does 6 on the other. Flex down, point up, flex down, point up. Reach those hips nice and high on the lowering of the leg. Now keep it up nice and high as you lift the leg. Use that breath to facilitate the movement. So it's an inhale to go down and an exhale to come up. And then she sets her feet back down, and then she starts to melt down her spine, arms down by your side. Take a deep inhale, melt your sternum away, and then your ribs, articulating through your spine. Use your core. When your tailbone hits, then you may untuck your tail. Good. Here, she's also working the inner thighs to keep her knees right in front of her hip bones, so they're not splaying wide. So go ahead and splay them wide in your shoulder bridge. So she wants to be able to keep them in and narrow in front of her hips as she engages her inner thighs. Very nice. Thank you for the demonstration, Julia. And thank you for watching. We'll see you next week for our next weekly YouTube exercise video.